Sagittarius. Welcome to Nothing Special Tarot. My name is Angela, and I'm here to give you a reading for January 19th through 25th. It's going to be a fairly simple reading. I'm aiming for 10 to 15 minutes for the sake of my mental health and probably yours. So without further ado, let's get started. We will clear the air a bit. And let's start with the Shadow of Darkness Oracle. This is a really cool deck I have recently acquired. I am coming to love this deck. I mean, look at it. It's beautiful. This seems to go with fire signs. And like, just to be clear, like normally I'll be doing, you know, Aries gets their own reading, Leo gets their own reading, Sagittarius gets their own reading. It's just I'm a little pressed for time. And I'll go into that in another video maybe, because you came here for a tarot reading. But yeah, we will start with Shadows of Darkness. The creator of this deck says that the art is inspired by heavy metal. And I mean, who's more heavy metal than Aries, Leo, Sag, right? All right, let's see what's going on here. Just so you guys are aware, it takes me a minute to shuffle the cards. I would love to be one of those readers who looks like, you know, a blackjack dealer. The cards flying everywhere, and it's very cool. I can't do it. My hands don't work that way. I'm moderately just practicing. So, all right. Okay. Let's see what's going on here. Elevate. Alrighty. Oh, this looks good. It's number 27 or 9. Elevate. Trust yourself. Raising vibrations. Take a look at the card there. All right. Let's get out the book and see what the book has to say about this. If life seems difficult, try to understand that if the universe is making you uncomfortable, it is not the same as causing you meaningless pain. It's about compelling you to make the necessary adjustments in order to progress. Occasionally, though, it can be too much, and your spirit guides may want to remind you to smile because they prefer to see you happy and in a joyous state of mind. Therefore, instead of wasting your energy and power, you must charge and nourish it. Remember to follow your instincts. Now is a terrific time to get in touch with people you enjoy being around. You have a friend who, as a result of your time together, is willing to support you simply through a beneficial energy transfer. If not people, then spend some time with beloved pets and animals. Yes, I recommend that as well. Additionally, it's a fantastic opportunity to elevate your energy and think of happy memories. What positive ones come to mind? Your spirit guides will assemble around you to offer you a moment of enjoyment if there is ever a time you feel low. Consider humorous things, pause for a moment, and reflect on joyful occasions of the past. Your spirit team doesn't want to see you sad or in distress, but uncomfortable feelings will teach you to shift your behavior and prompt you to take positive action. Okay, so I know why this is resonating for me. I have a Sagittarius stellium. Maybe you guys can make some sense of it for yourself, and we'll pull some tarot cards and see what else is going on. All right, how about the Horror Tarot? I love these cards. It's these cards right here, if you've ever seen them. I mean, clearly, I like scary movies. Evil Dead, right up there, man. I could watch the whole trilogy over and over. All right, so what is going on for Aries, Leo, and Sag? January 19th through 25th. There's some crazy astrology going on. I know that. It's like a 5-planet conjunction. Yeah, 5-planet conjunction. Stuff is moving from Capricorn to Aquarius, which can be beneficial if you have a lot of fire in your chart or air. But things are shifting, that's for damn sure. All right, what's going on for Aries, Leo, Sag? All right, we've got Justice at the bottom of the deck. Okay, let's look at the past. Whoa, okay. So we've got the Star, the High Priestess, and the Page of Pentacles. So it looks like Aries, Leo, Sag, you guys have been hoping on a manifestation, is what I'm going to say. And you've put a lot of energy and care and effort into it. But you still haven't gotten the news that you're looking for. You're waiting for that Page of Pentacles to come in and say, hey man, you got cash. All right, so that's the past energy. What is the current energy? Aries, Leo, Sag. Okay, all right. So current energy right now is the Three of Wands, the Nine of Cups reversed, and the Magician. So I'm going to say there's some insecurity here. Yeah, there's some insecurity about this thing that you are wanting to manifest. The Three of Wands, you're still, I mean, if you think about the traditional Rider-Waite, it's the guy with staring out at the sea, right? Just like him, staring out there, waiting. Where is it? When is it coming in? I've done everything right. I did everything I was supposed to do. I did all the things. I'm still waiting. Nine of Cups reverse says, okay, I want my wish. Where is it? I really doubt. I'm doubting. Like, I'm losing my faith here, universe. Where is it? And the Magician has you going back into the energy of like manifesting, right? Like, okay, let's get rid of these thoughts. Let's think about the positive stuff. Just like, you know, Elevate told us to do, right? Focus on the positive. Which, I mean, look, I know sometimes when you are watching spiritual folk and they talk about manifesting, which I even hesitate to use the word because honestly, guys, like I said in the intro video, I'm begrudgingly woo. And I think that sometimes people read this stuff about law of attraction and they sort of take it to the nth degree, or they like distill it down to the simplest form, and you miss the nuances of it, you know? There are a lot of things out there about it that just, yeah, I've seen people, and this is like a pet peeve, when people say that, you know, you called bad things in. Yeah, you know where you can go with that, right? Now, if you're sitting there in a state of perpetual anxiety, right? Which I don't see here. I don't see Nine of Swords or Eight of Swords. Like, I'm not seeing that. And hopefully I won't. So, yeah, if you're sitting there in a state of perpetual anxiety, focused on what you don't have, focused on, that your manifestation isn't happening, well, whatever you are focusing on very intently, and that's the key word, I think, intently, then that's what's manifesting tomorrow, right? But the occasional doubt, that nagging little, hey, it's not here yet. Did I do something wrong? Did I do something incorrectly? That's normal. Dude, that's just kind of riding the waves, right? You're going to have those thoughts. And if you don't sit with them for just a minute and acknowledge them and give them some space, they're just going to keep coming back. Trust. So, sit with those feelings and just let yourself come back up. Like they say, be here now. Focus on the present. Are you okay right now? Right now I'm okay. Yeah. I've got this phone. I have electricity. I'm in a fairly comfortable chair. No, it's not really that comfortable. Okay. To be honest, I would kill for an office chair with wheels and really good lumbar support. But the chair is by and large functional and I can sit in it for a while, right? I love this chair. All right. So I'm in a comfy home, my comfy living room with electricity and Wi-Fi and a telephone, talking to you out there and the denizens of YouTube, right? Things are pretty good. My cat's down here eating from her food bowl, which is pretty much at my feet. I have a cat that loves me. I have 2 cats that love me. And you'll probably see them. Oh, there's one right there. That's Leela. Okay, but yeah, if we just focus on the here and now, am I bleeding? Am I injured? No, I'm fairly healthy. Can I speak? Yes. Can I think clearly? For the most part. So yeah, just be here now. Focus on what you do have. And when those dips come, because they will, right? We're only human. Sit with it for a minute. Okay, so let's see what tarot has to say about potential future outcome. And I want to remind you guys, whatever is in the outcome position, it's not set in stone because we have free will. We can change, right? Instead of sitting in that low vibe energy, we can raise our vibes back up. I'm sorry, maybe it's the Gen X in me. There's this cynical thing that I just can't get rid of. And so when I hear words like low vibe and high vibe, I just instinctually want to roll my eyes. Bear with me, okay? I am not mocking the belief at all. I think there's a lot of merit to it. Anyway, let's see what's in the potential outcome. Where we are going, if we stay in the energy that we are currently in. Okay, all right, that's promising. Wow, there's a lot of major arcana here. Okay, so we've got the Lovers. The Lovers are not always about love. Sometimes it's about a choice that you make. Sometimes it is about the balancing of masculine and feminine, within yourself. The Hermit. Hermit, it's pretty self-explanatory. And if you watch tarot channels, which you probably do or you wouldn't have found me, the Hermit energy is about what? Going inside, going deep within, taking time and space away from the world at large, right? To really be able to listen to yourself, listen to that inner voice, which is so hard to do sometimes, right? There's so much noise around us all the time. I'm actually thinking you guys can probably hear my neighbors coming home from work because the hallways out there are very echoey, and they have small children that love to yell. Like, and I remember when that actually was never fun for me. Autistic kids don't normally yell a lot just for fun, but anyway, it's cute. It's like a childish expression of joy. Woo! Listen to what my voice can do. And like maybe that's a signal, because I heard them just a minute ago. Maybe that's part of the be here now I was talking about earlier, right? Just do something because it feels good, and then focus on that feeling good, right? Along those lines, I say that, and then this is the last card, which is the devil, which I'm going to take as a maybe a warning not to feel too good. Like, don't lose yourself in, you know, the devil is about addictions, right? Things that bind us, things that chain us, like cigarettes and alcohol and illegal drugs, and, you know, things that might make us feel good in the short term, but in the long term, they undermine our ability to fully be present and to feel good. Which, please don't take this as judgment. A lot of people have addiction issues. I mean, I was a smoker for a very, very long time. I still get the need sometimes, like right this minute. I could go for a cigarette because I'm a little nervous, but you know, I'm not going to. So yeah, I'm going to take this as a spirit saying, feel good, like be here right now. I think they gave us the advice before we even got through the whole spread. But let's see what spirit animals have to say about this. Alright, so I am using this deck, which you've probably seen before. It's one of my favorites. I love it. I mean, who doesn't love cute animals? But the person who created the deck, Colette Baron Reed, I think she is also a reader. And it's just one of the most beautiful, awesome decks. I actually use this every day for myself. All right. Let's see. What is your advice for Aries, Leo, Sag for January 19th through 25th with all the crazy astrology while they are waiting on their ship to come in, so to speak? Let's see. Yeah, here we go. My hands don't want to work. Bear with me. Huh, okay. All right. I'm being told to take both of these. So we have a rabbit spirit at the bottom. Now is a lucky time. And bat spirit, a rebirth is assured. I would like to read what the book has to say about these. Bat spirit, number 5. 5, number of change. Could it be the changes we're looking for? Maybe. Okay, bat spirit, a rebirth is assured. After something has run its course and died or been released, finished, surrendered, completed, or ended, there is a promise of a new beginning. Rebirth is assured, just as night gives way to dawn and the bat emerges from the darkness of a womb-like cave. Bat spirit has come to remind you that this rebirth is a miraculous one. For the very best elements of what you had to give up and the death of the old are still present in this new amazing life forming now. This is the miracle and magic of rebirth in every aspect of your life, including the rebirth of faith and your ability to establish new and healthy relationships. Bat Spirit reminds you that at present you are in unknown territory and may feel as if you are lost. Yeah, I'm gonna say that resonates with me. I've been feeling pretty liminal lately. I don't know about you guys, but it feels very liminal up in here. However, you are called to trust that your intuition will be a reliable guide as you give birth to something new and unfamiliar. Bat Spirit has listened in the darkness of night and has heard all your hopes and dreams, your fears and worries, and assures you that this new version of your dream, this move from darkness into light, from lost to found and death to rebirth, comes to fruition with love at its core. Bat Spirit asks you to trust that what seems to have died is actually shape-shifting into something even more meaningful and wondrous than before. If you feel you are in the dark, know that come morning, all will be revealed and things will be in a new form that is right for you. Well, y'all, I think that what you're looking to manifest is coming. Powers that be are maybe encouraging you to have just a little bit more faith in yourself and acknowledge the lows, but just don't stay there, you know? Elevate yourself back up by focusing on the here and the now and just feeling good, doing what makes you happy, as long as it's not something that makes you too happy. So yeah, I think that's it for this reading. Wow, you know, you guys are the first group that I did, and this was relatively painless. So thank you for hanging in there with me, and I will hopefully see you next week. Oh, gotta say my catchphrase. Don't be nice, be kind.